All right, MP, this is it. Last night of your All-Star video series. Last chance to make a big impression going against someone trying to take your spot on the team.
Oh, man, you trying to make me cry, huh, Zan?
Mm-hmm.
Now, look, when people vote for All-Star, they think about what you've done lately. So I got to finish strong.
That's true. I mean, listen, you've given us highlights, you've given us greatness,
Yup.
even given us quotes.
Say it again, Zan.
What's left to give?
I don't know, but I'm going to give y'all a classic tonight.
Meaning?
I'm going to set a new season high for points.
That's pretty good.
Excuse me, pretty... I'm talking about for the entire league, Zan. Now that's a classic right there.
That is a classic.
MP, out.
Mama, there goes that name.
Like those kicks, MP?
There are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today.
And folks, take turn to be here for backpack day. Bring the kids. They'll get a free Warriors backpack.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Taking a look at some numbers here for MP.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
The starters for Utah. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Filipowski. Then it's MP, then there's George, and it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Butler, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. And we have an interconference rivalry here tonight, Doris. Bragging rights on the line.
BA, for you and I, there's nothing better than when there's a little distaste between the two teams. You can feel the tension in the crowd right now.
And of course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. And any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
The special part of MP's game is how spectacular he is under the brightest lights. When he faces high-caliber stars, he turns it up to another level. Fans have come to expect excellence from him against top talent, and I'd be shocked if he wasn't a shoo-in as a top all-star vote-getter.
Pass to Pajemski. Outside Bogdanovic. Knocks down the triple.
Well, this is Bojan Bogdanovic's specialty. You make a 3 on one end, he says, I got your back.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight, and he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. BA, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Gets the three to fall. MP's got 12 points.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Lots of stretch bigs in the league, Doris. Lauri Markkanen is one of the best at spacing the floor.
What we know, BA, is that sweep shooting bigs with the kind of size that Lauri has are an invaluable tool in the modern game. Lauri can balance that shooting with his off-the-bounce game. He is the prototypical desired big in the league today.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Outside Curry, fires the three, and he buries his first look.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
George finds MP. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 5th assist in this one.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Stolen by MP. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Curry with a steal. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's Golden State.
And this is Bojan Bogdanovic's game. This guy is comfortable shooting the basketball from any spot on the floor.
A deep three from MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
MP against Curry. Fades back. Rebounded by the Jazz. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero.
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Pass to Kuminga. Green, a screen. The open shot, Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. Utah with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. Curry, he's checked in for Mora. Checked in for the Warriors. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Butler on the wing. The three. And again, no good by Golden State. Utah has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Keontae George. George Niang out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Bailey, and it's MP in at the 2. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He picked up 49 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat.
Oh, wow! MP, unreal!
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Outside heel. They set the pick. Butler passes to Green. Clock at 6. Not going to go that time. Good D by Niang. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Utah. They've led by as much as 10. pushing through the contact inside. MP.
What a quality possession. MP cashing in down low.
Butler against Markkanen. And he comes up with a bucket. Butler's got 9 points in the quarter. Here's George. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Graham?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. What separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Butler on the wing. It's guarded by Markkanen. Butler passes to Green. And it's Niang with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
MP shot is good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. MP really making a difference here.
Listen, the timeout was appropriate. They're giving up 3 after 3 after 3.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Jimmy Butler. Bogdanovich comes in for Kuminga. Pajemski's checked in for Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Hield. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Utah. Filipowski comes in for Bailey. MP high post. Jackson Davis on him. MP scanning the floor. Work in the interior. MP.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Pajemski. Jackson Davis a screen. Back to Bogdanovich. And the Warriors miss again. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 14-4 run. From deep, MP. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 8 assists in the game.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Outside Curry. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic.
Boy, when you think about Stephen Curry, his style, his shooting, all the abilities have influenced the way we think about the game of basketball. Incredible.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Outside Curry. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. MP getting it done for Utah. And he's hit 8 3-pointers. Strong shooting performance in this one. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for Golden State.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even Elevator Ernie.
Yeah, that 50-inch vertical don't lie.
Neither do those shorts.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side, so when they screen you, you get no help.
Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Butler out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Hits a three-pointer. A-Train's got 39.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Curry splashing one down from 3.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Drills it from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Bogdanovic. Butler with the ball. Working on Filipowski. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Kyle Filipowski.
Boy, you almost feel bad for the defender here, right? He tries to challenge Jimmy Butler's shot, times it pretty well, but gets tripped by the pump fake.
All right, let's honor a player who set the bar high last month. Our player of the month for the West, MP.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
And on lottery night, the Utah Jazz sliding back to the 5th pick board.
BA, I know for the fan base, obviously that's disappointing. Everybody wants the top pick, or they're hoping for at least a top 3 pick. But here's the key for the Utah Jazz. They have put in place an organization of leadership that will make good decisions over a span of time. This isn't a one draft wonder. This is about building out over time and getting a sustainable roster. Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Back over to you.
One of the best. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
It's stolen by Nurkic. And here's MP from outside. Another one goes. Incredible.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the Warriors, they're hoping to break out from 8th place in the back half of the season. And of course the Utah Jazz, just barely behind them, only 1 spot down.
Checking out the Jazz, they failed to deliver the great season people were hoping for, but it's far from hopeless. Plenty of time to turn things around for them.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
And the Jazz with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Butler. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh, my God. Look out below. Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Outside Butler. Right at the free throw line. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh my.
Timeout.
What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Warriors make some changes. Green's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Buddy Hield in for Podziemski. Bailey's checked in for Utah. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget. Inside, here's Jackson Davis. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, just terrific unselfishness from the veteran forward. Jimmy Butler more than willing to pass if he finds a teammate open.
And got it! Another basket!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Outside Butler. Puts up a three. Utah grabs the miss.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And here's Bailey for three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Bailey's gotten his third basket of the night. Outside Hield. 44 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Outside Curry from behind the arc. Pure from three-point range. Curry's got 14.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from three.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Nice move. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And he's gone for the lob. Gets stolen by Hield. Outside Butler. And here's Curry for three. That shot missing. And so it's Utah in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their point. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
So the Jazz 5 right now. MP is out there with Bailey. Then there's George Niang, and it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Utah's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth. And again for 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. And here's MP from outside. And again.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Outside Butler. Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots over Bailey. It's rebounded by A-Train. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. He takes it in, and good! There's another!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
And here's Butler outside. Utah grabs the miss. A-Train's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Jazz.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year. And what a huge performance it was for A-Train.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Martin, he's checked in for Utah. Back to Curry. It's tipped. Bogdanovich against MP. Yet another bucket.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain, that tells you all you need to know.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
MP against Curry. MP outside. This one for 3. And yes, another basket.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
Man, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the 2nd most points in an NBA game. What an historic night.
And to think when the night started that we see someone match Kobe's 81. I mean, his performance tonight has been nothing short of magnificent.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
80 points. Only 2 people in the history of the league have reached 80 points before tonight, MP. What are you feeling right now?
Oh, I feel amazing to have the support of my teammates. And, you know, for them to let me go out and achieve something like this tonight, I'm at a loss of words, because we're all hoopers out here, and we can all score, and we all want the rock. So to know that these guys were willing to come out and make sure I achieve something on a night like this, that's really got me going, because that's special. And man, I'm gonna go celebrate with these guys right now.
As you should, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Brian, over to you.
Thank you, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
MP right here. I know it. I know you hear me.
Frank.
Here I am. There we go.
There we go. Hands down, everybody. All right. You talked pretty openly about getting off to a hot start at the first half of the year. Given your play in these high-profile games so far, I mean, would you honestly say you should be an all-star?
Yeah, no. I think every NBA player wants to be an all-star, Frank. But only, 24, maybe 26 can be? Whatever that number is, that doesn't mean those are the only guys who deserve it. They're just the only ones who get it. And I'd love that recognition too, but I think I've made the best case possible, and I'll just keep doing that.
So, you think the all-star voters are wrong? Got you, okay.
Great plan. Right here, right here.
MP.
Right here.
Yes, trust me. Talk to me, bro.
So before the game tonight, MP, you said you were going to set a new NBA season high for points. And then you went out there and did it. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro. But is there a question in there?
Yeah, how did you pull something like that off?
Come on, T. I know you're looking for some type of wisdom here, but man, this is just who I am. It's like, how does the sun burn so bright?
I think it's nuclear fusion.
Right. But how? Why? There could not be a sun, but there is. And it's as hot as could be. There could not be a me, but there is. And I'm as hot as it gets.
Oh, yeah. That was a scorching answer. Thank you, MP.
MP.
Come right here.
I have a question actually relating to that.
Here, MP.